This class is brought to you by the LA Care and Blue Shield Promise Community Resource Centers. The centers are a place to help you be active, healthy, and informed. We hope you enjoy this virtual class.
Nutrition education. Meal planning during coronavirus pandemic. Let's get started. Check your inventory at home first. That is the most important thing for you to do before you go out and decide that you're going to go shopping. You want to make sure you check your inventory that you currently have. 1, so that you don't overspend. 2, so that you make sure you get everything that you really will need. The first thing you want to do is check the expiration and sell-by dates to make sure that when you get back home after you would have gone out, that you don't throw something out and you go, oh, now I wish I would have gotten this because now this one has expired. So that's very important for you to do. You want to look in the refrigerator, freezer, and pantry. Oftentimes we will look in our pantry, but we forget to look in the freezer. That one is very important. We may look in the refrigerator, but we don't always look in the freezer. Now you want to do your meal plan. You want to create your meals around what you already have. So look first at what you have, the expiration dates. If you need to throw anything out, you're going to look in the refrigerator, freezer, pantry, and then you're going to create your meals around what you currently have. Now you can start making your list of what you're going to need to get that complements what you currently have. You're going to make the list based on what you have now. Here you see a weekly meal plan. We have it based on the days of the week and the categories. We have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What I don't have on here is I don't have your snacks. That's something that you can add to this list or create your own list. This is just an example of what you want to do. There's many different ones out there. You're going to start with the ingredients that you already have, and you're going to write those down on your list because now in each one of the categories, you can write what you have to make that particular recipe for that day. If you don't have a recipe, look for one that uses the ingredients that you have. That way you're not trying to create something and spending more than you need to. You're going to write something for each day using those ingredients. You're going to use different color pens. The reason I suggest different color pens is because it's going to make it easier for you to visualize and see what it is you're doing. For example, you may want to use blue for everything that you currently have in order to do that recipe. You write the recipe and then you write whatever ingredient you currently have in blue, or you just write the recipe in general what you have. And then in red, you're going to write the things that you need to get. And that way you remember, oh, I don't have this particular thing, so I need to write it in red. Red is one of those things that makes us stop and look at what we need to do. Isn't that why stop signs are red? They're red because it brings our attention to them. That's what we want to do here. Next, you're going to be able to do your plan. Now that you have the foundation of what you need to do, we can now do the plan itself. Now, why did we make that list? Why did we even decide that we were going to make a list? The reason we make the list to start with is because it is our plan. Anytime you have a plan, what the plan does is it helps you to stay focused. It's a focal point. When you write something also, it retains in your head because usually what you would have written it and it's like, oh, I know I wrote that somewhere. Where was it? And if you have a visual memory, it's going to be you wrote it, you saw it, and now you can remember it even more. It also helps you to stay within your budget because now you know I'm only going to get these things, which is very important these days, especially with money, staying in the budget, not exceeding the budget, making sure that we have everything we need. This helps us to get in and out the stores more quickly. We don't lollygag. We know what we need to get. And some stores even have what they call a directory of the store, and it will tell you where different things are in the aisle. And if it's stores that you would have shopped at frequently, you more than likely know where you need to go so you can get in and out of those stores very quickly these days. And then you want a place to keep that list so that you know where it is. so you can keep it on your refrigerator, in your wallet, in your purse. Sometimes there's also apps that you can use, and those apps will have recipes. They will have a voice recording on them. Your phone also has a voice recording on it. And if you don't want to do any one of those things, another thing you can do is once you've created your grocery list and you've created your recipes, you can take pictures of that. So if you don't want to write something else down or go into another app, we usually have our phones with us. So you can take your phone, take a picture, and now you can have your list as well as your recipes right there on your phone to take with you to make sure you stay focused, on budget, and in and out of the store as quickly as possible. Here's the way you're going to do that. You have your inventory, you have your recipe, then you have your list, and from that, you're going to check from coupons. Why do I say coupons? Because the reason you're going to check for coupons, either store coupons or the ones that you can get you get them in the mail, I should say. You get them in the mail. You also can go online where you have different coupons there. Each store has their own website where they will tell you what specials they have for that week. So you want to check the weekly specials. If you're not looking at the mail, you can go online, type in the store, and it'll tell you these are the weekly specials that they have. It's a picture right there of what those ads are. Or what you can do is on your phone again, you can download the store apps. And when you shop at a store more frequently, they get to know what your shopping pattern is if you're using your app. And then they will give you special coupons right there in the app. So you can check the coupons, that you get in the mail. You can check coupons, from the store, that they have on the website. Then you can also check the store app for any specials that they will have that's definitely for you, right there on there. And now you're ready to go shopping, make those recipes, and get going and be healthy while you're doing it. Thank you for watching, and thank you so much for joining me. We look forward to seeing you virtually again next week and at one of our resource centers as soon as we can. Until then, stay active, healthy, and informed. I have an important message for you as well. All information, content, and material of this video is for informational purposes only and are not intended to serve as a substitute for the consultation, diagnosis, and/or medical treatment of a qualified physician or healthcare provider. The information contained on this video is compiled from a variety of sources and is not considered complete. Information is subject to change without notice. If you have a medical emergency, call your doctor or 911 immediately.